Hi, welcome back to our next practice flow 2. So let's begin by rolling down to our inverted V on elbows for those with elbows or wrist issues. And then we're going to lift our leg up and move into a world's greatest stretch as seen here. Then you want to cradle your inner thigh in and out to open up the hips gradually. Reach the same side arm towards the sky to open your front chest and the back line further. And we're going to repeat on the other side as well. So as you're doing this, you want to return into your inverted V, keeping the heels as much as possible onto the ground. The back is flat. So in your world's greatest stretch, you're also opening up your hips, inner thighs, back, as well as the chest. So if you can't keep your legs all the way up towards where the elbows are as seen here, just do what you can. With regular practice, you will get better and better. The rule of thumb is basically to do this without any extreme sharp pain. If you need modifications, feel free to leave your comments in the comment box below, and I will do my best to give you some modifications as needed. Take your time with this before we move on to our next exercise. Alright, so next we're going to go into thread the needle on our elbows. Again, for those with wrist issues. So you can thread the needle as seen here. You open up one hand towards the sky and thread it through the opposite armpit. You want to aim for your shoulders towards the ground as much as you can without moving your hips too much. You can also try this with straight elbows, either palms face down or on your fist. So this movement aims to mobilize again your mid-back, lower back, as well as your front of your chest. And we're just going to switch over to the other side. This is your last thread the needle before we move on into scapular push-ups on elbows. So you're on the elbows in a plank position. Armpits are stacked directly over your elbows here. You want to keep the buttocks straight in line with the rest of the body and your neck. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together and then open the shoulder blades out. So imagine there is a pen between your shoulder blades as you squeeze them. And then there is a stick coming out from both of the armpits towards the ground as you open the shoulder blades. Do this nice and controlled and slow. Next, we're going to go into our wrist mobility routine. It's a series of exercises here. So we begin with our wrist rocks as seen here. You make a fist and rock front and back through all your knuckles. Elbows remain straight as you send your body weight forward. Do this at your own comfort level. You'll get better with time. Next, we go into wrist push-ups as seen here. You want to gently lower the wrist to the ground and bring it back up. So notice how my knuckles and thumbs remain on the ground. As always, do this at your comfort level. Crease of the elbows are also pointing out. Alright, fingertips push up. So just simply lift the palms off and lower back down. So when you come all the way up, you're on your fingertips. So the body weight is more towards the front. Do this within your comfort level. Nothing too complicated here. Next, we'll just bend through our first knuckle. This is known as first knuckle push-up. You want to keep all your fingertips, including your thumb, on the ground. Next, we go into wrist flexor stretch as seen. You want to aim for the crease of the elbows pointing away from you. Again, do this at your comfort level. Then you point your fingers outwards this way and just rock your body side to side for another form of wrist flexor stretch. And now we're going to wrist extensor stretch, fingers pointing inwards, palms facing up, crease of elbow pointing away. Do this within your comfort level. Alright, this last exercise is optional for now if you'd like to. This is also known as the internal rotation stretch. As you can see, it's a little bit awkward. So you may begin by bending your elbows slightly first instead of straightening them. Essentially, you're aiming for your pinky fingers, your little fingers to touch each other. Do this slowly and consistently. It's an awkward stretch. So essentially, you want to aim for no extreme pain. If there's any extreme pain, ease off. Next, we're going to do our cat and cow. So you're on all fours, either on your fist, palms, or on your elbows. You're going to exhale and round your back, tucking your tailbone inwards. Inhale, sink the chest down, pointing tailbone up towards the sky, looking up as well. Exhale, round the back, tuck in the tailbone. Imagine someone is punching your stomach slightly. And as you inhale, you sink the chest down, looking up towards the sky. So the cat and cow stretch is a great way to mobilize your spine. Feel each bone, the vertebrae of your spine moving here. So again, you want to exhale to round your back. Inhale, sink the chest down, gradually looking up, arching the back. So you can think about connecting the top of the head to the end of the tailbone in this cat and cow movement. And this marks the end of our practice. Feel free to replay this video and slow it down so you can practice this a few times. Thank you so much for your time. See you soon.